and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis and I post 2 videos a week on a Tuesday and a Thursday at 7 AM. So if you love recipe videos like this one and you want to see more, then please don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And now I'm going to share with you how to make my delicious vegan onion bhaji muffins. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make my delicious vegan onion bhaji muffins. Now this recipe is really simple and these muffins are really yummy. They are great with a curry, they're really good with soups and stews, they're also really good as a sneaky little treat as well in the afternoon or the morning. I'm going to be making a batch of these today because we're going to be having some curries. Now that winter is on its way, I'm starting to think about more warming foods for our dinners, and these are great with the curry as I mentioned earlier. So I thought I'd make a batch and put them in the freezer, and then we can have them when we have our curries. So while I was making them, I thought I'd share the recipe with you. So here is how to make my delicious vegan onion bhaji muffins. First thing I'm going to do is preheat my oven to 200 degrees. My oven is preheating, and while my oven is preheating, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some oil into the base of a muffin tray. So this is a 16 muffin tray. So I'm just going to pour some oil into each of the holes. So that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into the oven, and once it's in the oven I'm going to leave the oil to heat up, and this is what's going to help the muffins to rise quite nicely. And this is what you do with Yorkshire puddings as well. You tend to put the oil in the base and then you let it rise. I might just brush some around the sides, so I'm just going to get a brush. Got my brush, and now what I'm going to do is just brush some up and around the sides. And as I said, I'm just going to leave this in the oven while the oven is preheating, so that when I come to put the mixture into the trays, it will all be, the oil will be warm, and that's what will help the muffins to rise in there, because they're vegan as well. So I'm going to put this into the oven while it preheats now. Now I'm going to make the muffin mix. So I've got all my ingredients ready. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a teaspoon of cumin seeds to about 150 grams of chickpea flour. And then I'm going to add some ground coriander. So I'm going to add about a teaspoon of ground coriander as well. And then I'm going to add a teaspoon of ground turmeric as well, turmeric, never sure how to say that. And then I'm also going to add a teaspoon of fennel seeds as well. And this gives it so much flavour, this gives the muffins a really lovely flavour and taste. I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic granules as well. And then I'm going to add baking powder, and baking powder will also help these muffins to rise. So I'm going to add a couple of teaspoons of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. And the bicarbonate of soda, when mixed with the vinegar, which I have here, apple cider vinegar, will really help it to rise. If I can get into this pot, that is. There you go. Done it. Right. So I'm just going to add a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda as well, and a bit of pepper, and a little bit of salt as well. Not too much, but just a pinch will do. So I'll just put those down. So that's my salt and pepper. And I'm going to mix these ingredients round now, and I'm going to add in the onion as well, because the final ingredient I like to add to these is the milk. So I want to make sure all of these ingredients cover the onion in this bowl. So I'm just going to make sure that these are well mixed in, and then I'm going to add milk. Now I have about 150 mils of coconut milk, but you could use coconut water or you could use any milk of your choice, and it doesn't have to be vegan if you're not vegan either. And I'm going to add about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to this, and this is what is going to help the muffins to rise, as I keep saying. I don't know why I keep saying that, but I'll keep saying it. So yes, and now I'm just going to mix all of these ingredients together until I get what looks like a pancake mix, basically, with onions in. So that is starting to come together really nicely now. I might just add a little bit more coconut milk, so I won't be a moment. Got my coconut milk, and I'm just going to add a touch more because it doesn't look that liquidy, and that's the good thing with this recipe. If it doesn't look like pancake mix, then you can always add a bit more milk. So don't worry if it's dry, just keep adding a little bit more milk. And basically it's meant to look like a cake mix, really. So I've added the milk, and that's that there. So that's all ready to go in the oven now. My oil is nice and hot, and I don't want to risk taking the oil out of the oven and leaving it to cool for so long. So I'm just going to add some of the mix to each hole while they are in the oven. So I'm just going to add a little bit more to that one, not too much. And I've got the back ones to do. I think I'll probably only get about 5 out of this mix actually. So if you want to make more, then just add more flour and more milk. You can leave all the other ingredients the same. Yeah, I'm only going to get 5. So there will be 5 smashing muffins. That will be so good with a curry. So yes, that's that done. And now I'm going to put this into the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, 25 at the most, but that depends on your oven. So these are a lovely golden brown colour, and I've put a skewer in and they are cooked as well because it's coming out clean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these out of the oven and leave them to cool now. I have left the vegan onion bhaji muffins on the cooling rack, and I'm now transferring them to a plate, and that is them done. And they smell so good, I can't wait to eat one. That's how you make my delicious vegan onion bhaji muffins, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, I'm off to have one of these with some spicy soup now, and I can't wait, they smell so good. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.